Next guest has traveled the world in search of the secrets that have kept these people living to 100 years and beyond. It turns out it's all about what they eat and a little bit more. Now he's detailing their diets in this new book called The Blue Zone Solution, Eating and Living Like the World's Healthiest People. Best-selling author Dan Buettner's here. He's joining us right now. First off, Dan, congratulations on doing this. Great idea. What's a blue zone?
Blue Zone is a part of the world where people live the longest, and the Blue Zone Solution was a 10-year effort with National Geographic to find out exactly what they do. The average American could live about 12 extra years if they optimize their lifestyle.
And that's where you are. Those are the blue zones in the world today.
Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, longest lived men. The longest lived Americans live in Loma Linda, California, just east of Los Angeles.
All right, we're moving there. First off, after we go through the food, we're going to go through things in your lifestyle that will indicate how long you're going to live. But let's start right here.
This is arguably the best diet humans have ever invented. Nicoya, beans, corn tortilla, and squash. These three foods together make a perfect protein. You can live off of these three foods alone.
Where'd you find them?
Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica. It's about 70% of their diet, lowest rate of middle-age mortality.
Okay, used together. Now,
these are cool. So the longest lived women on the planet live in Okinawa, and 60% of their diet for most of their life was one food. You'd think it'd be rice, but it's actually sweet potato. High in beta-carotene, a huge longevity food here. Anybody can afford it.
Now, is it how you prepare it key, too?
You just boil it. Boil it, put a little bit of olive oil on it, you're ready to go.
Because in America, we tend to fry it. Here.
Oops. Cannonau wine, I just got back from Sardinia, where the longest lived men in the world are. They 5 times more centenarians. This Cannonau wine, which they'll drink a little bit throughout the day, actually has 3 times the level of antioxidants. And when you drink it with a Blue Zone or a plant-based meal, it triples the nutrition absorption.
Yeah, they say it scrapes the artery and keeps you clean. Here you go.
That worked for my happy hour.
There you go. They say this is the biblical diet?
Yes, this comes from the Seventh-day Adventists, the longest lived America. If you look at Genesis chapter 1, verse 29, you'll see the diet for the Garden of Eden, and that's what the Adventists eat. Mostly beans, nuts, and grains.
Notice no apples. That was the problem, if I remember the book correctly. And here?
Perfect way for Americans to start their day with a little bit of oatmeal, some soy milk, and some nuts. And as one centenarian in the Blue Zone told me, chase it with a prune juice shooter.
All right, fantastic.
Don't ponder that too long.
Please. Now, some universal lifestyle things you also want to relay. What did you discover?
Yeah, so none of these spry centenarians ever got on a diet or on a exercise program. They changed their environment. And we're actually working with the Blue Cross plans in 3 states to create blue zones where the active option's the easy option. Things like sleeping for 8 hours, setting up your home so you have 10-inch plates instead of 14-inch plates, and thinking about your social network.
What do you mean?
If your 3 best friends are obese and unhealthy, there's a 150% better chance you will. So the best thing you can do is curate your own little social network. Surround yourself with healthy friends, because friends tend to be a long-term adventure.
Wow, that's a fantastic thing. Great job. And by the way, you look great. You're in your 50s. You look like
103, yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're about 30. Good job.